So the first thing we're going to talk about, we have to talk about him because he is the biggest part of not just horror, but just practical effects in general. My main host, Stan Winston. Stan Winston is incredible. He's done just about everything in special effects. I'm afraid I don't know a whole lot about him personally, but I will list just a few movies that he's done, worked on that you've probably heard of. Aliens, Predator, Lake Placid, the first two Terminator movies, Monster Squad from the 80s, Phantom of the Opera from the 80s, and Jurassic Park. He did the live-action dinosaurs. He also wrote, directed, and created the creature for Pumpkinhead, which is a little more niche horror, but I highly recommend it. It's a ton of fun. It's got Lance Henriksen in it, too, from Alien. And then Stan Winston helped out John Carpenter on The Thing. He created the dog thing in the beginning of the movie. There's a part where the thing alien absorbs dogs. Lots of dog deaths. Heads up for those of you who don't like that. But Stan Winston's uncredited in this film because Rob Bottin did most of the practical effects and was hospitalized for exhaustion. So Stan Winston was like, I ain't about to take your credit, fam, so you got this.
Yes. So, like, I'm looking him up because I need to, like, I wish there was, like, a Duolingo
for film like, stuff.
Yeah, for, like, film directors, because they're, like, the one thing that, like, I forget a lot. But, like,
I didn't know anything about Stan Winston until I started listening to the Dev Meat podcast, and they mention him a lot, like he's, you know, Jesus Christ. I mean, and he basically is in the film world. Oh, he also did this 90s monster movie called The Relic. I highly recommend. It's on Amazon Prime for free if you have Prime membership. I watched it twice this summer, like, in a row, and it was great. Highly recommend. Great monster movie.
I'm looking at some of his stuff now, and the stuff that, like, sticks out to me is Michael Jackson's Ghost, which is one of his, like, short films. And, like, Ghost is, like, one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs, so I've seen that video, like, 8 billion times. And, like, the effects are, like, super great in that video.
Did he do Thriller, too?
I don't know. That's a great question. Let's see. Michael Jackson's. If you've been here a while, you know that we are just really good at looking up information during the video.
Well, all research takes place during the show, so that's how you know 100% that we do not plagiarize.
Right? Exactly. Like, seriously. No, not the album.
The song.
The song.
That's such a
oh
good
my
song.
Goodness. Let me just...
While you're looking up, I'll go ahead and tell the folks back home that Stan Winston typically focuses on creature building. He makes a lot of the monsters for movies. So if you've seen a monster, like a really good-looking monster in a movie, Stan Winston probably did it. He's still alive, so he's probably still working. Is he still alive? Shoot, I should look that up. I don't know.
I think
he died.
Wait, what? He died?
Rip. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
He died in 2008. Just kidding. He's not working anymore.
He died like a hot minute ago.
That was a while ago. I suck.
No, it's fine. I totally, like, was just like, yeah, he's still here. Okay, so I just did, like, Command F and C, like,
nice.
on, like, the Thriller music video page, and I do not see that Stan had anything to do with this. But it's
Come on, Stan. Oh, he has such a kind face.
Oh, Stan, yes.
Stan Winston does.
I was just like, Michael Jackson? Like, what?
I'm just looking at his picture. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he seemed, like, super cool.
Yeah. Oh, rest in peace.
No, come back.
Come back. You need to do more movies.
Side note, Stan Lee died today.
I know. I heard about that. It's so sad. I feel like I should be more sad, but it's definitely sad.
I mean, listen, I know they were great, but, like, I do not need any more, like, Stan Lee cameos. Also, he was, like, real homophobic.
Yeah, that's why I'm not as sad, because he was super, everyone's like, oh, bye, Stan Lee.
He's also, like, 95. Like,
he was 95.
So old.
He lived a long, fulfilling life. Yeah, he did everything he probably wanted to do.
Yeah, he gave us some great character.
Homophobic as hell, so.
Yeah.
I didn't feel as sad by his passing, but I'm also comparing it to when David Bowie died and how I felt.
Yeah.
So, like, this is a lot easier to deal with. When David Bowie died, it ruined my whole day.
It ruined my life.
I was legitimately depressed all
Literally,
day.
who died first? Him or, like, Alan Rickman?
David Bowie died first. It was like
it was
like the first week of January.
I was like,
I'll
okay.
double check that because I remember it so vividly.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, January
okay.
10th, the first or second week of January. Yeah, I was like, 2016, really?
Yeah.
I thought that was 27. Damn.
No,
okay.
it's been like that's
It's
why
been a hot minute.
That's why 2016 sucked so bad.
That's
like
right.
so many great people
David-
like died.
I feel like Jesus just like yeeted all these great celebrities out before Trump took over.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't need to go through this.
Yeah.
Oh, but we had a topic on the show, didn't we?
Right. But listen,
Have you seen anything else about? You're looking at Leonard Nimoy. What the?
because I was thinking
looking at?
Leonard Nimoy died the same year too. Because that also was like,
that's right. That's right.
I have nothing to live for anymore. And then
When Robert Englund dies, I'm just gonna
he
yeet myself.
He can't die. Like I refuse.
He needs to just live forever.
The second that like Mustafa Akkad is already dead. The second that like freaking like John Carpenter, John's getting old too, and it scares me.
better live
But I
forever.
also feel
Damn
like
it.
John's gonna live till like 107. Like,
Oh, for real. Robert Englund's already 71. Nicole,
Yeah.
I can't. He needs to adopt me first.
oh my god.
Please.
But yeah, hi. People are dying.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, back to practical
People are
effects.
dying, but you know what's not dying? Makeup in the film industry.